Hello and welcome to Get Strong in Invading. Today we're going to be going over the 3-space low-high extension here. Problem number 2, the first question is, how should black invade? There are actually two options here. You can either invade high or you can invade low. Moving on to problem 5, we're going to start with the low invasion here, and white will cover on top. What does black do now? The good move for black is to wedge here, and white can Atari from on top. Black will connect, white will fix shape, and then black will connect. A variation is when white instead, I actually have to skip ahead a little here, Ataris from underneath. And I added this stone here for effect. Black will extend, white will fix, black Ataris. White is now stuck in the ladder, so he can't save the stone, so white Atari is under here to connect up with this stone. Black takes instead of connecting. It's better because it gets out in the middle and helps build this moil. And this stone is very small to protect, so black takes a sente and builds up his big moil. So going back, instead black will invade high and white will connect underneath. And then now what should black do? This is problem 8. Black will Hane here, white will cut it off, of course. And then a good follow-up is for black to Atari this, and then connect, white will connect, black will connect, white will peep, and black will connect again. And now white is split into two groups and black can look forward to attacking them. Alternatively, black doesn't have to wedge and Atari this. Black can actually come back and do this move here, in which case white will wedge. Black will Atari it back up and connect. And then Atari this stone. White will peep here. Now if black connects at A, white will play here. And he's making Sibicky. Nice loose shape, willing to give up these two stones. Alright, moving on to problem 11. It's actually a different formation here, but it's still the low-high extension, this time kind of facing the other way, versus a corner enclosure over here. Where should black invade? Black should invade similar to before on the low third line right here. White will cover, black will peep, white will connect, black will connect up with these stones, and then white will complete his shape, so black still ends in sente. To just stress how important this invasion is here, let's say black played elsewhere. White attaches here, black protects the corner, pulls back, prevents the Hane, and then jumps out here. Now this stone threatens an invasion here, plus white now has territory on top, so this invasion is very important to do right now. Okay, moving on to problem 26. It's centered around these double low-high 3-space extensions. Where do you think black should invade? There are two correct answers because this is symmetrical. Either one of these 3, so if you invade over here, it'll be a mirror of whatever goes on here. And white's follow-ups can be diagonal here, and black can jump over here, white can do the same thing, and then connect. So now black is firmly established up here. White does have a wall, but it just kind of has some holes in it. So let's say instead of the diagonal, white attaches with 2. What should black do? Similar to the other ones, black's move is a wedge here, in which case white will Atari back, black will connect, white will extend, black extends, white extends. Black jumps here to try and make some eye space, and then white prevents him from getting out as well. Black goes here again for eye space, white blocks. Now white has a decent wall. It has some holes in it, but it's a pretty good wall considering the composition black got. And then black finishes up by protecting the corner. And same question as before, well, what if white instead Ataris from this way? Well, black extends, and then white does this. Now the question for problem 32 is, what does black do now? The answer is to Atari here, which puts this in Atari and then you extend, of course. Now white can get out, and from there, black will cut here. White will descend, black will come over here, white Ataris. Now this group is looking pretty lively. And then black shoulder hits this stone. Now this is a pretty good result for black. This stone comes under attack. These stones are pretty much dead. Now white has a tiny group over here with some potential in the corner, but yeah, there we go. Now there is one last problem here, problem number 35. Black doesn't have to wedge. He can do this move. They consider it lukewarm. So it's now up to white to punish this move and get a nice result out of this. So this is sort of peep at this. So white will connect. Black will, I think the term is butt up against this one. White will cover. Black will try to connect by clamping here. So when white descends, black does this move. White pushes a little bit in the corner. And then now white gets to have some fun. He pokes at this shape, Atari's this, and then comes around here. And black needs to come back and actually capture these stones. Now it's still a net positive result for black. It's just not as good as the other variation. I mean, just look at that B2 bomber. So those are the, I think there were 8 in this one, problems for gets around invading. Next time we will do the 3-space high. Is that right? High, high? High, high. Yes. High, high. There we go. We'll do this invasion on the next video. So thank you for watching.